Alright, well let's take a look at this intro, and it's also the outro. So, let's see, what's going on here. What we're going to teach is this. Okay, so let's break it down. What's going on? Well, in the left hand, this is middle C. Find the B flat below middle C, right there. And what you have to do is you're going to hold notes with your left hand and then play other notes while it rings. So in other words, your fourth finger and or your pinky finger will hold a note and sustain it. And then your top two, either your index and thumb or your middle and thumb, are going to be playing little chords, and the rhythm is going to be ba-dum, da ba-dum, da da dum, da da dum. So ba with your pinky or your fourth finger and hold, and then with your other two fingers, the thumb and the index, or the thumb and the middle finger. So what we do is it starts on B flat, and then the chord that you're playing is a D and an F sharp. So ultimately it creates a B flat augmented chord, which is a B flat chord with a raised fifth. So, and then it goes to an A flat, and again with D and F sharp. So then your pinky goes to an A, and it goes to a D sharp and an F sharp, or an E flat and a G flat, however you like to look at it, but it's these two. Then back to a B flat with the pinky or ring finger, and then an E flat and a G here. Then we drop to a G flat with your pinky, and we play C and E flat with the index and the thumb. Then F, which makes that an F7 chord, by the way. That's why it resolves, because we're in the key of B flat and now we're on the 5-7, which means that we'll be able to resolve back to our tonic. So F, C, and E flat, and then simply hold these two octave B flats. And what's going to happen actually is you're just going to touch them, but you have the pedal down, the sustain pedal, and it'll just hold until you let up, because your right hand will come down and use one of those notes. So let me play just the left hand kind of slow here and watch what's happening here. A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at what the right hand is doing, then we'll put the hands together and I'll play through it several times slow. The right hand is up on this B flat, which is the B flat above C, and it makes kind of a, the notes are B flat, C, C sharp, D, but it comes together as quite the little trill. Ba-da-da, I'd play thumb, index, middle, and then ring finger on that D. So, ba-da-da-da. And then it's a little trill that goes D, E flat, D. Then down to C with your thumb. So, then up to F. Then back to C with your thumb. Then a little trill C, D, C. Then down to B flat. And then A flat, A, B flat trill to C, like so. Then to A, D, B flat, and then you come down and form a B flat chord, B flat, D, and F. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So watch this again with just the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, then I'll put the hands together and we'll go through it and see how they play off each other. 1, 3, 4. I made a little mistake there. I'm going to do it one more time. I made a little mistake at the end. I held this too long and didn't come down on count 2. So, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, when they are put together, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might notice that when we come to the part that goes, the left hand was down here, right there, it was on this spot, and when it plays its note, so it actually sounds like you're going, but you're playing that G with your left hand in its normal place. That's just for those of you who pay really close attention to the ears. The other thing that you can do, if you wish, when you come down, instead of just playing that B flat by itself at the very end of that lick, you can play this B flat chord, D, F, and A, or excuse me, D, F, and B flat, and then down, and then invert it down. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So that's something you can do. You don't have to, but it's something that certainly, I haven't been able to tell for sure whether he's doing that on the recording, but I know I've seen him do that live. So that's something that you absolutely can do, but you can also simplify it and just hit the note and then come down. So here we are. I'm going to go through it a few times as slow as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. One more time. And at full speed, it looks like so. And I'm going to show you now, when you play it at the tail end, the way you do it is you play it just like you did. So you come down and then simply play octave B flats and octave lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all there is to it. That's the ending. And I would play it even an octave lower if you have an 88 key keyboard. I'm doing this on 76, but down here and an octave below it would be ideal. So if you're on a 76, play it where you can. If you're on an 88, drop it one more octave. And there you go. That's the intro and the outro. So I'll see you in the next section. We're going to look at the verses.